Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Project YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video. I'm going to be doing all my predictions for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The first games are today. I think the games today are Manchester City against Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid against Liverpool. And tomorrow the games are Bayern Munich against PSG and Porto against Chelsea. So let's just go game by game. First up is Manchester City against Borussia Dortmund. Might be the easiest game to call out of the four. I think Manchester City are just very, very good this year. They're just so solid defensively. They don't concede any goals. And Borussia Dortmund are struggling a lot in the Bundesliga. They're probably not even going to finish in the top four, so they're probably not going to be in the Champions League next season, which means that they will lose a lot of the top players they have. They also have an injury to Jadon Sancho, who's going to miss the first leg for sure, and there's a chance that he might miss the second leg, but he's probably going to be back. Axel Witsel is obviously out for both games, and I'm going to go for Manchester City to go through here pretty easily, even though I think it's going to be an entertaining game. There should be some good amount of goals with Erling Haaland playing for Dortmund, who is a target for Manchester City this summer. But I'm going to go for City to go through in this one. Next game is Real Madrid against Liverpool. Another very interesting game, with Sergio Ramos being out for both games after picking up an injury with the national team last week. That is a massive knock for Real Madrid. I had Real Madrid going through, but that injury alone to Sergio Ramos really has made me uncertain of my decision, and just how good Liverpool looked against Arsenal, even though it was Arsenal, and how good Jota has been playing. I am going to go for Liverpool to go through, but it's going to be a very, very difficult tie for Liverpool. With no Van Dijk, no Matip, no Henderson for the first leg. It's not going to be an easy game. And if Real Madrid has Sergio Ramos, because I have a lot of trust in him to command the backline of Real Madrid, I would go for Real Madrid to go through. But just for that injury alone, I'm going to go for Liverpool to go through. But it's going to be a very, very close game. It's a tough game to call. Next game is Porto against Chelsea. Another interesting game. And with N'Golo Kante missing the first leg, I'm not expecting Chelsea to get a win at Porto, because N'Golo Kante is probably the most important piece in that Chelsea side that Thomas Tuchel is trying to build. Porto is obviously he is missing Taremi, Oliveira through red cards and yellow cards, and I think they could get a result here, Porto, in the first leg especially. They could shock Chelsea in the first leg, but I'm pretty certain that Chelsea will go through over both legs. It's going to be closer than people think it will be, because Porto are a very good side. They looked very, very solid against Juventus, even though Juventus were not that great this season. I'm going to go for Chelsea to go through, but it's going to be a close one. Next game, and probably, obviously, the toughest one to call. So many injuries for both sides. So many different scenarios that could happen. The rematch of last season's final. It's Bayern Munich against PSG. Obviously, the most notable injury is Robert Lewandowski, who picked up an injury with the Polish side last week, and he is the single piece that makes this Bayern Munich squad tick so much, especially going forward, scoring so many goals this season. And not having him in both legs is going to be a massive miss for Bayern Munich, and could be the reason that they don't go through to the next round. But PSG have their injuries of their own. Kurzawa, Verratti, Paredes, Icardi, Florenzi and Bernat are all not going to be playing in the first leg. And but they do have Neymar back. Mbappe is obviously going to be playing. they do still have a lot of talented players. Bayern Munich have the more complete squad right now, but they're missing the best player. They're missing Lewandowski with his 35 goals in the league this season. He's gonna be missed, and it's a very, very tough game to call. If we look at last season's final, PSG had a lot of chances to win that game. If Mbappe was on a better day, they could have won. If Neymar showed up a bit more, they could have won. And I'm going to go for the shock here. I'm going to go for PSG to go through. I had Bayern Munich going through with Lewandowski, but without Lewandowski, with that elite centre forward missing, they will not be able to convert all the chances they get. And I think if Neymar and Mbappe show up, PSG will go through. So I'm going to go for PSG to go through. I would love to hear your guys' predictions. Who are we gonna see in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, and who do you think will win this season's competition? I would love to hear all your predictions in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and drop the video a like, because it really helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.